My sincerest apologies, folks. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's when my streams get segmented. It drives me batty. But there's not a lot I can do about it. But thank you for your patience. I like my own video. And I'm back. So, we're just, and we're, thank you guys for putting up with that. Yeah, my computer just totally, like, blue screened to death. Deathed. Which does happen every so often when I'm streaming. That's at least the third time. It doesn't happen a lot. Like, it'll crash, but I can usually, like, immediately reboot it and not segment the stream. But in any case, hey, Dart, how you doing? Back for the, back for Xenogears Disc 2 Part 2, I guess. And I don't have to retrace my steps as badly as I thought, because I was like, hey, I better save it before fighting Ramses, or else he might kick my ass in and I have to do, like, half-hour of text again. So let's, I don't think we, got much further than this fight. Because I know it was like, oh, we're throwing, like, limiter dust on everybody. And that was about all it really said, so... Alright, missed my stream tonight, was working till midnight. Yeah, that can kinda kill things off pretty good when that happens. Then you know, back at her next time. Look at you dodging, Ramses. With your fast self. Blaze pose, eh? I probably don't want to hit him, but I'm doing it. 5G. Broke Blaze pose. Well, let's re-system it. So I hope the notification that I came back actually goes out. Let's just keep spamming Go 10X. Because I can't use Go Tanks X, so I'll just have to use Go 10. Lord Dragon King, because it's technically a new video, I get to leave you a third like tonight. Thank you. Thank you muchly, Lord Dragon King, for the peppering of likes to my channel. Mr. King, yeah, I got the notification right away. Chris, I prefer physical copies of games over digital only, unless it's digital only. Same here. There's just something about having the physical media. I'm a sucker for it. Well, that, and it's like, okay, so... Like, say I buy a bunch of games for my system, then it stops working. What guarantee I still have the games? At least the physical media, it's like, okay, I'll get another PlayStation, or I'll just play it on my computer or whatever. Like, it's nice having tangible things. I can see if I can't see if it's possible to speed this up a little. At least till we get back to where we were. Which really wasn't far from here. So I forget precisely where... I remember there was a... I think it was like right during this cutscene here, actually. So it's not like... I may as well just undo this now, and then also... Actually, I won't save state it right here in case this gives my computer a hernia for some reason. Yeah, I've never seen the remade Jumanji. Just the OG. The O Jumanji, as it were. It's raining limiter dust. Mr. King. Yeah, the problem with physical copies nowadays, well, for one, they're going out of style. 2, some more rare games are too expensive, agreed. And 3, I can buy a game on Steam for like half the price. Steam I feel a little better about, because it's like, okay, I'll just download, like, I'll just have a copy of Steam on any given computer and I can just get my game back. My computer hates that scene. Crashed there twice. At least this time we managed to pull through. I'll blame it on changing the webcam a little. So the computer's like, oh, we're gonna drop the modifications you made to the webcam so you're more pale now, rather than, oh, you're maximum pale. Crash, crash, crash. It's probably not that, but it's what it seems like. Zeolife, welcome. Welcome back. Yeah, time for a new PC. Agreed. Yeah, Skynet became self-aware again. The nanomachines that were... I think I'm back. Oh yeah, there we go. All better. The nanomachine that were scattered into the upper atmosphere began to multiply and spread through the whole of the world. I do know that the final boss, it's like a... I guess it's a fairly notorious bug. The final boss, if you're playing... The final boss is Xenogears on an emulator. There's one attack he does that crashes the game, I guess. So we're just gonna have to work around that when we get there. But at least I know it's a thing that happens. The nanomachines glitter in the sunlight, flowing like a large river in the sky. Ah, damn it, I gotta do this. Gotta do this. Gotta do that. Then this. That glitter would remove the bonds restraining everyone. I hate to suggest this because of how much the site pissed me off over the years, but have you considered streaming on Twitch? Ugh, I know, right? I have a little bit. Like, I'm going part-time at my day job, like, next week. I'm thinking I might try to stream, like, Nintendo games on Twitch. Like, in the afternoons, and do, like, my regular evening stuff on YouTube still. Because I am interested to see if, like, there's any point in me even trying Twitch. Although I've always wanted to be a YouTube guy. Like, over being a Twitch guy. That, and I feel like I put 8 years into my YouTube channel, I don't want to just kind of up and leave it. But I wouldn't mind, like, trying both, just to see. Could be my router. There's not a whole lot I could do about my router here. I don't even know where it's at. Ah, yes, this fight. Solaris, mobile surface supremacy weapon, invaded the area with great force. Shavat and Nissan's standard gear battalions were no match against it. It was only a matter of time before the Solaris mobile weapon arrived in Nissan. After we pushed back the Solaris gear units, we headed for Nocturne, to the Kislev capital administrative district. We went there to obtain one and only means of standing up against the mobile weapon. Save current data? Yes. I imagine there's probably stuff I could clear off my computer to make it run a little better, but... my next big purchase is gonna be, like, a new computer. Continue the game? Yes. Yes. I'm gonna move the mouse, you can't see it, but it's driving me crazy. The Kislev capital's Norchun Central Administrator District itself was a secret battleship constructed by Bart's ancestor, Roni Fatima, after the Great War of Solaris many hundreds of years ago. The existence of the secret battleship remained hidden later. The ship was turned into a section during the Kislev Imperial capital during the founding of the Empire, rather. Uncovering this truth from some ancient records, Bart activated the secret battleship in order to fight against the Solarian mobile surface supremacy weapon. The sand cruiser Yggdrasil was actually the center of command, and also the main secret weapon of the craft. Awakening from 500 years of dormancy, its true form appeared before us. Commanded by its new master, the secret battleship stood before the mobile weapon, with all of us inside of it. Hey, Adam Dudley, how you doing? Using Wi-Fi or Ethernet connection? Wi-Fi. I don't think I can even get a wired connection here. We're drinking. Well, with the Elgato, you could technically stream to both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. I'm not sure if I would. I guess I could have both chats up at once if I were to do that. But I feel like, you know, if my computer's crashing with, like, 300 bitrate, then I may as well, like, wait to have a better computer before I even try that. Blue screen of death isn't Wi-Fi related. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's what crashed it, though. It's just... I think it's just my computer, because my computer doesn't crash unless I'm streaming. That's a gratuitous shot. Of course it has, like, a laser there. Super Dimensional Gear at Yggdrasil 4. Like, how is that allowed? Alright, transformation complete. Come on, monster, let's go. Wouldn't call it a monster, but... Well, aren't I sturdy with almost 10,000 hit points? Booster. I think there's third-party software that allows you to get both YouTube and Twitch chat in the same window. I should probably look into that. Oh, I can't wild smile here. Special options. Yig can... 9,000... How much fuel do I have? I feel like it would be a laugh riot to use that. And probably not at all a good idea, but I'm gonna do it because... Come on. Oh, so the Yggdrasil is like the gun. Speedy, hi. Well, I guess I could deboost. From what I understand, this battle's like borderline impossible to lose. I probably shouldn't have done that. Doing okay, thanks, dude. I hope you and yours are doing just fine and dandy. Oh yeah, we were doing both fine and dandy. Okay, yeah, that was good enough. I wasn't quite sure. I could have made that way more dramatic if I planned it a little better. Yeah, I get what you're saying, though. I don't want to put the PC under more stress. Yeah, exactly. But it's definitely stuff to keep on the... keep in the back of my mind. Because eventually I'll have a computer that could actually tolerate this. Something Star Wars to anyone else or just me? Not quite, but similar. I don't get the hints of it so much. So you can try to lose. You can always try to lose, Harv. I mean, yeah, I could, but I don't think I will. Can't do this, though. And now, this. There. Perfect. The Solaris mobile weapon was destroyed, which brought a sigh of release to the continent of Ignis. Peace was signed, and after some 500 years of division, the land of Ignis once again became united. Excitement spread throughout Ava, Nisan, Kislev, Shavat. The sky shivered as if to celebrate. With the hands of Ellie, Saitan, Tora, and Emeralda, the nanomachines had dispersed, into the atmosphere. That was when disaster struck. Our songs of victory were replaced by the sounds of total pandemonium. In the beginning, we had no idea what had transpired. We, witnessed unexplicable phenomena. People from all parts of the globe began to mutate in abnormal forms. Seemed to be triggered when the nanomachines removed the limiter seal that was placed on humankind by Krellian in the past. The human form with its innate abilities released. So the mutants are actually, like, fully realized humans. So that's when I remembered what Hammer had said back in Solaris. His words were, "What becomes of the normal humans?" This apparently. I'm glad to hear. Keep up with the great work of streams and gaming. I always appreciate the good vibes. Right on, Adam. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Dragon King, I've been looking into the streaming stuff since I talked to you about it. If I do end up becoming a Monster Hunter streamer, I'll stream to both YouTube and Twitch. Diversification. Oh yeah, definitely diversify. It's definitely a good thing. Beneficial to, you know, it's a numbers game. So they are naturally germinating because the resurrection of God is near. Those who will become the body of our servant. I never knew so many would exist, even without using the key. But some of them still have not yet to germinate. Are they not destined to be the flesh of God? Or perhaps those are the enemies of God. Let us reactivate the strategic points of the Soylent. At any rate, they are just incomplete mutants. They are useless now in their half-finished form. God's apostles. There cannot be any harm in having too many of them. You need a computer to play Realm Zone. Well, you need to buy a lot of storage for games. Yeah, big time. How frozen ass is this water still? Most kind of frozen ass. The chains that have restrained humankind have been removed because of you. But that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with our plan. Everything is still under control. In the event of the explosion in the capital of Solaris earlier, I'd set up a nanomachine virus that diffused into the atmosphere. I knew they were eventually going to break the seal, but if the timing is a little close for comfort, the current mutations of the humans are an initial response to the virus. Oh, so it's Krellian. The limiter had nothing to do with it, I guess. It's a limiter nanovirus. Once the virus we spread over the world germinates inside of the humans, they are no longer the same. They change into a controllable form. We need humans that do not depend on the key's invocation in order to awaken. In other words, a being to take the place of the original body of God. It's like a Trojan horse released at the same time of the assimilation with God. A literal virus, but isn't it different from what they had intended? Of course. We can't let them have their way. The Ark of God is mine. Either way is fine by me. I'll just side whichever is more certain one anyway. Let's be honest though, unless you're a collector, physical copies really don't matter anymore. PS4 games aren't going to be rare, worth anything in 30 games like retro games are. Then again, you never know. Probably not to the same extent. There's still probably going to be like some special edition of some game no one really cares about that is just rare that everyone wants for no reason. Or it'll be like, buy this system I have with this rare game that was like are systems that have PT on it still selling for obnoxious amounts of money, for instance? Like, I imagine situations like that. Like the Hideo Kojima PT before it got cancelled. These facilities existed all over the Earth. It is said that originally these were used for biological experiments and brainwashing. I didn't know my brain was dirty, and that it needed a wash. It needed a rinse. The people who mutated into what were called wells, or the true form of humans, gathered at these facilities. Some of the humans turned wells were attacking healthy humans and devouring their flesh and blood. As become healthy human flesh and blood, ease the pain of their sudden molecular changes and let them live longer. Their lives are so short. Soon after, severally mutated beings started to seek the flesh and blood of the less mutated beings. Oh, severely mutated beings. Started to seek the flesh and blood of the less mutated. The Soylent system divides and merges those mutated bodies on a molecular level. As if they still call it Soylent. A set of facilities that recreate a more perfect single life form to be used as a weapon. And this was the truth behind the Gazel Ministries M plan. Or plan. I'm gonna eat Soylent. Yum. So we're in a vein? We're in a living vein? Oh, hi! Hi! You weren't the gear that was in Solaris, were you? Where were you? You're absorbing all of those, aren't you? Look at you absorbing all that Soylent. Go to those facilities and you will be freed from the unbearable agony. So people gathered, seeking a fulfillment of this promise. There is salvation there. The news spread, although no one actually uttered it. Their mutated blood probably told such people to gather there. So yeah, look at all those people being absorbed into that thing. We went there to destroy the Soylent system. Soylent Green is people. Hey, Kodo, how you doing? Yeah, look at you. Yeah, there's some GameCube games are starting to get up there. There, humans fought amongst themselves greedily for the limited pardons to live. It was an ugly battle to keep on living, or so it may have seemed to the casual passers-by. I'm pretty sure there's about to be another battle that's kind of annoying, but we'll see. But to me, they are desperately trying to live. It's each person's natural human form. There are the haves and the have-nots. And among them are some of my former friends from Solaris. They wanted our flesh and blood. They told us the haves should share with the have-nots. They asked if a have, such as myself, could understand their pain. I couldn't answer. No matter what I said, it would have sounded like a conceited have speaking. Even so, I wanted to relieve their anguish, and I decided to do so, just like the person in the memory of my dreams, in the distant past. And suddenly the system went out of control. The Sufal mass, a monstrous organism still in the process of amalgamation, broke through the barrier in the life support facilities that stood before us. No longer of human form, that which was once human being began eating the people. No longer of human form, that which was once human began eating the people gathered there seeking relief. We had to fight it, in order to save the people, in order to save him. The eyes of that which was once human looked at me, pleading for death, to take away the agony. Doing fine. How's the hive? Not too shabby. Thank you for asking. Yeah, Satan knows this all, and he still kept silent. Open menu. So I can choose whoever I want. You better have your sword now. Good. That makes you pretty strong, I must admit. I don't dare give you the other doubler. I kind of want to swap you out if that's a thing I can do. Wait a minute. Number change. Well, let's get Billy. Let's get Billy back in here. can show off Saitan's sword finally. What else did you have equipped? What's this do again? Yeah, I think we'll be okay this time around. Probably ought to save it here. I remember this fight giving me crazy amount of trouble when I was younger. But it's like, what do you do? It's not like you can grind. I got through it eventually, I can't remember how. I think I just eventually brute forced it. Resume game? Yes. Also, I'm just gonna mention it that if you have a solid state drive, don't defragment it. It like screws it up, I guess. Saitan, use your sword. $1,002 damage. Now what's your magics? You can make your defense go up. I'm just gonna keep doing this because I feel like it. Totally missed how much damage that did. Not that that greatly matters. Oh. I guess there's no point in bringing Billy along with the other doublet. Oh no, 1 damage. Attack. Festive Wind. But now Saitan can't do his poke ya with my finger attack. But at least he has, you know... I like how they went to the trouble to give him different animations. Seems kind of like a toss-up whether or not to... Alright, I'll just XX this guy to death. Since that seems to be effective. In damagings. Well, unless this healed last time. No, we're good. What other things do you have? Yeah, you can make us faster, you can make our defense go up. Yeah, let's make Saitan super fast. He's fast anyway. Let's make him doubly fast. At least Billy has heal everybody. I'll just keep chipping 1,000 damage away from them. More of this. I don't dare string combos together, because we'll just heal this thing. I don't know, so far this is going way faster than I remember. Like, we're probably not anywhere near the end. Okay, so I'm not sure what my major malfunction was last time. Does this work? There, now I can spice it up a little bit. Yeah, it's more like it. Yeah, you better die after that. Or else. I'm gonna use my poke lasers. My Vegeta-style frantic laser poke attack. Except it actually hurts things. 1,000 damage, that's significant. Can you just whack him with his sheath? Like he's Mitsurugi or something? He's so fast. Well, he's fast anyway, then now he's like doubly fast. He's like super-duper fast. Racer X, welcome back to you as well. Everything up and running. Finally, it almost crashed again at the exact same spot. But it ended up powering through. So we're back now. Let's do Chicky. Oh yeah, the Ripper Blast punch. I'm gonna shoot all of your blood out. Wells. We did it. Nothing to it that time. I don't know why I struggled, so I was probably like level 40 or something, I don't know. Pilot shield, couple of gold nuggets. Superb. Saitan, please lend me your sword. Can I have it back, though? How graphic is this gonna be? Is blood gonna splatter on her face? What are you doing? Feeding it? Ellie, what are you doing? Nom nom nom, here you go. Here's some delicious, delicious human blood. There, now you can die happy.
I'm sorry. I guess I couldn't help you after all. All I can do for you now is ease your wounds.
If her mouth is moving and she's not saying anything, that's how it was dubbed. It's not... It is skipping a little, the voice.
So sorry.
But it does that in the normal version.
Ellie. You...
Well, you made that thing die happy. And you wasted all that blood. You could have used that blood. Unless you're just trying to bloodlet, I don't know. I'm not gonna judge you. You probably let enough blood already, though, after that crash on Disc 1. Yeah, some good 1998 lip syncing. Only the best. Please listen to me. Stop fighting amongst yourselves. We are all humans. This facility was built by the Solaris Ministry. It was created to implement their no-waste plan. Such facilities were to convert mutated humans into weapons that serve as tools for their ambitions. Just one part of their overall plan of racial purification. Excuse me? Of course, once you enter their umbrella of protection, you can avoid absolute death, but is that human life? Even if you're the only one left, if you're devoid of a heart, what does it all mean? All of you want to be loved, needed by someone, so we look to others. By ourselves, we are lonely, so we try to draw close together to live. That's what it means to be human. That's how people live. A single hand cannot clap. We've been through this, The Simpsons. To relieve your pain, I'll give however much of my flesh you need. I know they mean like this, but... Therefore, don't throw away your dignity as humans. Don't let go of your human heart. Ellie, are you okay? What are you doing? I'm just collapsing. Don't worry about it. You think I'm doing something foolish? No, you fell over. I only did what I could. Maybe I'm a hypocrite. A well-to-do have. Maybe it's only pity for the have-nots. But if I can know the joy of giving out a little of the life within me, maybe someday it may just be possible that one human can truly give love to another. People can do it. I truly believe they can, that's why. Yeah, typical Japanese thinking. Ellie! After that, we went from place to place, destroying all the soil and system facilities located on the Earth. On the surface of the Earth, and freed the people held in each of those locations. That'd have been an interesting thing to do if it was, like, fully fleshed out. It's like, what other kind of soilenty stuff would you bear witness to? All the people that had been mutated were taken in by Nissan, where they received treatment. Yashika and Harv, how'd you do that? I just tried that and couldn't clap like you. I don't know. Being aggressive about it. Those who had mutated only mildly were treated with Tora's nanomachines. I guess I do have kind of long fingers. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Those who had mutated only mildly were treated with Tora's nanomachines, which reconstructed and revived them. Oh, that's good. They're able to return back to their normal bodies. Well, happy ending then. Unfortunately, there were some that had such accelerated symptoms that their treatment was not as promising. Trying to bring them back to a form that resembled a human was the best that could be done. However, mysteriously, they no longer fought each other for survival as they did when they were held by the Soylent system. Phoenix, I totally glossed over that. Just realized, calling this planet Earth raises more questions than answers. I feel like that's a trap a lot of games fall into. It's like when you're on, like, you know, clearly not Earth planet, and they're like, Earthquake! It's like, not Earth, it's a, I don't know, a Gaia quake, or whatnot. It's easy to overlook it, I guess. Of course, the recovery from the physical pain of the mutation may have played a factor, but it wasn't only that. The majority of the people received by Nissan were those that had been admonished by Ellie and had regained their humanity. Yeah, take it in by a car company. Yep, sounds about right for the future. Between her work in destroying the Soylent system facilities, Ellie also went around and nursed the people in Nissan. She aided the bodies of the mutated and lent an ear to those who had no other place to go for help. She was the very image of the woman who created Nissan. Mother Sophia. Became rumored that Ellie was a reincarnation or a second advent of Sophia. Is she an advent child? Go to Nissan and you will receive salvation. The news seemed to spread further about, and people came from all over to be saved, both physically and spiritually. Free from the supervision of Solaris, the surface dwellers began to unite in one place. Where they will conglomerate, I suppose. Get out of here, the Ministry. The germinating of those destined to be the body of the servant of God. As before, the humans are gathering in Nissan at this rate. I haven't played enough of Xenosaga, but I'm fairly certain these guys are in it, but, you know, not as brains. I could be totally wrong about that. Not to fear, this might actually be helpful for us. The time is near. Should we not prepare for those who are to become the fleshy body of God? And those who will awaken God? The time has come to activate the Geisha key. You had it this whole time? What? Kane? My God, it's Kane! What do you intend to do? I cannot allow you to use the key. Cain, what are you doing? Without the resurrection of God, our purpose cannot be fulfilled. Or are you planning on perishing with God, Cain, without fulfilling our purpose? Your purpose? You were fated to it from your birth. Why haven't you realized that does not arise from your own free will? I've heard enough. Yes, this is of our own volition. If you still insist on opposing us... Wah! Have you forgotten? You are my subordinates. I can destroy you if I so desire. We have already done our part. It's time to pass the helm to the next generation. The people will not perish. Yeah, it's up to fan theories what this planet is. Due to Xenogears being Square versus Xenosaga being Namco, they don't get to make a real connection with the games, yeah. It's complex in the lore. The original Earth is known as Lost Jerusalem, while this planet is where the Eldridge crashed. Ah. Oh, hey, Mike A! How you doing tonight? Adam, they totally do that in Phantasy Star 4. I always thought about that too. Damn earthquake on a different plane. Yeah, I still need to play Phantasy Star 4. I played 1 to 3, because I'm like, I want to play the Phantasy Star series, and 4 is the best one, but then I got to 3, I'm like, I'm Phantasy Starred out now. And I just never got back to it. But it's like $3 on Steam, and I'll probably play it eventually. Doing well, sleep the whole day, didn't mean to. Sometimes that's all you need. Chris, I had to exit out to return the feed. Feed was being hard to get along with again. Because it does do that sometimes. Although the initial impact of being released from the limiter seal caused some momentary chaos, everything slowly began to settle down. We then began to search for the anima relics, the catalyst to transform gears into omni-gears. In the past, 10 relics had been recovered. It is said that about half of those are in the hands of the Ministry. According to Zypher, there should be several more relics hidden in the land. We knew that Solaris would most certainly be searching for them. There was no way we could allow Solaris to have them. We visited the place where, using archaic records, Zypher and her people had been able to get the clues on whereabouts of the relics. Following the information we obtained from there, we headed towards the ruins of what seemed to be an ancient civilization. Are we there already? I remember this being, like, a zillion times worse. Because I thought, like, after this part, it's like, you get the free Roma dungeon here, if this is what I think it is. Why are you hellbent on making me take Ellie with me? I'd rather take Emeralda with me, if I have a choice in the matter. And bring on Saitan just to be like, look at my sword, guys. Mr. King, however, have you played any of the Wise games, or Ease, or however you want to pronounce it? I have. I played, the third one on Super Nintendo. I rather liked it. It's the only one I played, though. I did buy Eve's, Arc of Nepotism, or something like that. Whoa, I'm not the enemy. My family's been merchants for generations, and we got our own ways to fight. And this is my battle. Want to buy something? I even service gears. Let's see. Let's just look around. Yeah, it's such a bloody good game. I found almost all tech combos as a kid, but two. So much love for that game. I listen to the official soundtrack all the time. Phantasy Star 4? I definitely need to give it a spin. I can get a new sword for 12 grand. I mean, I may as well. Look at all of this monies. Yeah, let's buy more of that. I don't know what that's about. Ooh, black leather. I like. Let's buy 3 of each. Try this some more. Well, yeah, it's ridiculous paying that much for Earthbound. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Earthbound. But you could buy a virtual console, or you could buy, like, what, a Wii U, whatever hasn't been shut down yet, and just buy Earthbound on it for less money than you could pay for the Super Nintendo cartridge. Makes no sense. I don't understand how the prices stay so high. Because that's why I ended up pulling the trigger and buying a PS3. It's like, I want to play Suikoden 2 again. I could pay, like, over $100 for the game. Or I could just buy a PS3 and buy a bunch of other PS1 games for, like, $10 each instead of paying, you know, 40, 50, 60, 100 in some cases for these games. I look at as an investment. Gear. I think Weltall is all geared up. Yeah. What did I buy? Why is... Oh, never mind. Oh, I can buy one of those. Can't I? Yeah. It's way better. Why is there no sound in here? I find that off-putting. Where's... Well, I may as well upgrade you. Oh, there's the sound again. I don't know why I'm even thinking about it, because if it's not as good, I can just... It'll warn me. Where's Fenrir? There he is. I like your Omni gear you kept in your... kept in storage, Saitan. Oh, let us do that. Is there anything I can equip on you? I'm not sure. Let's buy that. Actually, let's get his sword. Let's buy one of those two. Why not? I don't really need to buy multiple ammos, but... You know. They're cheap. And money doesn't seem to be an issue at this point, so... Exit. Sorry, PS3 might not play PS1 games, however, depends on the model. Unless they're downloads from the PS Store. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, just to download the PlayStation Store versions. I can just play my PS1 games on my computer through the emulator, so I'm not, like, terribly worried as far as that's concerned. Even though it's digital, I would still like to, you know, own the games in some capacity, if I can help it. Although some games are just begging to be emulated. Oh yeah, and all of this equipment. Where's the dark mails? I thought I bought a whole bunch. Yeah, I did. Or black leather. Black leather, yeah. Yeah, Emeralda put you in black leather. You're not old enough for black leather yet, but you will be. I just saw it, there it is. And gear up the gears some more. Yeah, get a better gear sword. Oh, Saitan actually does pretty good attack. Well, yeah. Wait a sec. No, never mind. I'm gonna... Frame... Yeah, let's give you that. And do I have a frame 30? I don't. I should buy one, though. You do have another doubler, right, Emeralda? Yes. What did I just say I was gonna equip? Oh yeah, I was gonna buy a frame 30, presuming this mech has one. You must. Right. Gear. FX cleaner. Charge removes status effects. I'll buy one. Buy one of those too. Buy one of these as well. Stop fuel leaks and drainage. Yeah, let's buy some in case I want them. Let's buy some of them Teds. Whatever. I'm probably gonna regret pissing all that money away, but whatever. Yeah, this Weltall is thick. Great thick. Oh, Dart. Well, sorry, I can't watch the whole stream, but I'm tired. Good so far, Harv. Night, everybody. Night, Dart. Thanks for stopping in once again. And I'll see you around. Thanks for your patron. But, like, for real, what's going on with the sound? Oh, that's what's going on with the sound. I unplugged it. I'm guessing you guys can still hear the sound just fine. No one said anything, so it can't be too bad. Alright, if this is a place I think I'm in, I'm gonna get rate lost. I'm gonna be so lost. I'm gonna jump on his head, though. I should have been able to jump up there because I jumped on his head. I'm not sure if there's anything, anywhere you can get in this game via jumping on someone's head. I'm not sure. That should totally be a thing that you have to do, though. I see you over there. Don't think I don't see you, treasure chest. Okay, I just can't get there yet. So it seems... Just grab it! Just grab it! Anyways. Oh. Try that some more. Oh, that's probably... Zetasol... Zetasol DX? Must heal. Hi, other treasure. Received King's Helm. Sounds good. You need it more. Except you can't equip it, so... Oh yeah, because you're a lady, that's why you can't equip the King's Helm. That makes perfect sense. That's probably also how I have to get over there. Yeah, you can't take Xenogears money with you when you're gone. Just like real life money. Yeah, I got Mr. King's helm. Do you want your helm back, Mr. King? So I probably... Well, I might have to go this way, but maybe I can, Maybe I can do this. Seems like a thing I should be able to do. Yeah, it's a ticket. Right here. Watch this black magic. Oh, it won't let me black magic over. Okay. Oh, I can't even continue here. It's just like, here's a treasure to tantalize you. Maybe it's just like an indicator of being like, hey, get out of your gear. Get out of your gears, kid. Out of your gears. There's probably another treasure. Yeah, there it is. Other guard. That's probably it, though. Then I probably walk in that thing. I love how when it's miniature, like the way they like jump backwards first. Makes me laugh a little bit on the inside. Yeah, like I'm okay with some DLC. They just go a little overboard with it sometimes. Left. Yeah. Received gold bullion. Lovely. Okay, at least you do fight on the ground again. I don't remember that, though. I love how we're knocking blood out of these robots. Like, I feel like some of this DLC, it should be like, okay, you can either play the game for... Like, you can unlock it normally, or if you're just impatient and want it now, give us $2 or whatever. It's like, okay, sure, but like, for stuff that doesn't really matter, like a costume, it's like, okay, fine. But if I would rather just play the game and unlock it normally, then fine. Magic. Lightning magic. Which I guess is kind of wind. Wind and lightning are kind of the same thing. As far as this game's concerned. Why do I not remember this attack? Did I never use it? I must not have. I feel like I would remember something this grandiose. Oh, you're not dead yet, eh? I thought they would be less sturdy. Now. Don't be exploding. Especially don't explode and not die in the process. It's to be frowned upon. Yeah, I agree. I hate it when they're like, oh, we're gonna make 70% of... We made the whole game, but we're only gonna let you play 70% of it. Oh, here's this DLC you can already unlock day one. It's like, you could just put it in the game, you dicks. I don't care for that so much. Her hair turned into a hammer. I suppose it was called Hammerhead, but nonetheless. Or Dragon King. I just tend to wait for Game of the Year editions of games. Pay less money for the full game plus all DLC. Not a bad idea. I'm so out of touch with new games, I forgot that was a thing you could do. I don't know if I have the Game of the Year edition for anything. This is probably also a treasure. Or not. Well, let's go here first then. Oh, about to fight. I can't jump. That was pretty festive, I suppose. Can you kill them with one hit, like in this manner? I want to say no. That did like the same damage as the normal one, it seemed like. I don't know why I thought that would kill it this time. I know better. Ow. Do you have Revivify? I forget. No, but I have a zillions out of souls, so... And by a zillion, I mean enough. Yeah, like, there's definitely some more soul in gaming back in the day. Now it's like, it seems like the games are run through an algorithm to see how you can make the most money. Rather than being like, let's make this game and put our heart and soul into it. Like, there are still games that do that, but I feel like it's just... gaming has shifted in that regard. Cast armor. That's something for gears. What could that specifically be? Sounds like something that might be good with magic, but that... I'm probably off the mark. Power defense... Value 2? That's like total garbage. Why is this in the game right now? Like so early, or so late in the game. I guess it might sell for okay money. Hey, Christian, how you doing? What is up? Oh, Yasha Kitten, going to bed now. Have a good night or day to all, and take care, everyone. Yeah, have a good night, Yasha Kitten. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you next time. Oh, door lock system, Area V. Well, let's be going up these stairs. Okay, let's screw around less and actually, like, kill these guys this time. For some reason, I thought in Disc 2 it was, like, not really on foot, like, ever. But I was wrong. Water on you. Maybe that'll be more potent. No, kinda the same difference. Should take it out at least. Wood. Yeah, trap her. Don't be dodging that attack, the Myo Getsu. They probably have 1,000 hit points, is my guess. Let's do Hammerhead again, because it cracked me up so much. Yeah, Hammerhead, even though she did it earlier. She's reminding me of the Blob in Clay Fighter. He would just turn, it's just a green blob that would turn into a lot of different stuff. I should probably... I'm getting lots of eyeballs from those robots. Or they seem like robots. Racer X, my eyes hurting, I can't keep them open, I'm going to bed. What time are you going to stream tomorrow? I'm working 6 to 11 p.m. Same time as I streamed today. Sometime after 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I work that late, tomorrow and the next day. I might be on a little later the following couple of days. It's hard to say. Oh, Vile, how's it going? And Tracy, I'm missing stuff. Yeah, man, everyone else. Sorry, I was playing 3-player co-op on Dining Light. Really wanted to come early. You mostly just missed the stream crashing and stuff. Like, I streamed for an hour. Then the stream, like, my computer blue screened of death. And now I'm back. I think it's kind of tricked my brain, though. I'm thinking that I've done less than I have, because I look down, see an hour's elapsed, but I've really been playing about 2 hours. It's probably like, what, 2:30 my time? Healing with the doctor. The good doctor. But yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow, approximately, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 2 hours ago or so is when I will stream next time. Is this door locked? Nope. 'Tis not. Don't mind if I do. Hey, another wizardry ring. Reminds me. You're close to learning other stuff. Yeah, let's... Oh, you can't shoulder button your way down? That's lame. Let's do that, though. Mad Not from the Mad Magazine. Have a nice time. To all of you. Thanks for the stream, Arv. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping in again. Mad Not from the Mad Magazine. I will see you around. Door lock system area A. That door needs to be unlocked. Guess I'll look somewhere around here for it. Could it be? It appears that some kind of fuse-like device is blown. So I guess we need a fuse-like device to put in there. Power's cut off. Looks like we have to replace the broken part. I wonder if there's a replacement in that room back there. This room back here? Oh, I can just walk through the wall. Or I can't. A... No, they're both A. Alright, so... Alright. Yeah, that's definitely my biggest gripe with modern gaming these days. Like, oh yeah, we'll just sell you half of the game. No big deal. Half of a game if you're lucky. Bear with me as I make nose-blowing noises. For reasons I don't care to disclose. Although you can probably figure them out. Found a fuse-like device part. Well, let's go back then. Do that. We solved the puzzle, everybody. I mean, I guess they could be not robots, but they look like it to me. Or they just carry around eyeballs, and it's not their eyeballs. Like, it looks like... Oh, there's some sort of camera or whatever on its face. Ooh, flying arm. She says. Eventually it's just gonna die. There it goes. It died. Now I did buy Final Fantasy 15. I have no earthly idea when I'll finally play it, but I have it. Same with Persona 5. There's all these games to play, like, I shouldn't really complain, it's like, there's all these games to play, so little time kind of thing. But every so often I'm like, thinking, am I gonna run it? Not anytime soon. I won't be running out of stuff to play. Maybe stuff that I'm, like, familiar with, I'll run out of, sooner than later. Yeah, replace the broken part. Now, door lock system is now operational. Door lock area A deactivated. Done. This was the room I was just in, wasn't it, a moment ago? Where I found the fuse. I'm curious, I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah, okay. This door is awfully particular. Oh, I guess it might have been because I was in a battle. Sorta. Yeah, you guys must have 1,000. There must be something I can put on her to make her magic stronger. Even though I have an other doubler on her already. Although we're on disc 2 and its usefulness is probably starting to dwindle. Yeah, clutch sword dodge, Saitan. How many eyeballs do we have now? Emo Fantasy 15. Boy Band, the RPG. I have a feeling I'll still like Final Fantasy 15. Magic stuff maybe. 2, 5. It's not worth losing 35 defense for. He doesn't like me going through that door. I don't even know if the copy I got has any of the DLC. I'm not terribly worried about it right this second. Yeah, I went the right way. Thanks for the tent on disc 2 at the end of the hallway. Don't give me something that's actually useful, give me a tent. Like, they're not the worst. I mean, I guess if you have no tents, it's alright. But I found it was kind of a token gesture. Oh, may as well just nuke them all with the earth. Well, aren't they patching the DLC for, or aren't they patching Final Fantasy 15, like, constantly? Take you out. In a very dramatic fashion. Should really be reserved for a boss fight, but hey. I mean, dramatic-wise. You're probably dead. So yeah, I guess those things could, like, one turn kill your entire party if you're not careful. Or I need to wander around here without EP. Oh yeah, games have, like, movie budgets, if, like, not worse now. Did it cost $1 billion to make Destiny, I thought I heard? Which is an obnoxious amount of money. Really learned another skill. At $100, you have to sell, what? 10 million copies to make your money back? Or is my math just bad? Maybe you just need to sell 1 million. 1 million times 100. Maybe that's 100 million. Yeah, so 10 million. I guess that's doable nowadays, but that seems like a high estimate, I don't know. This is assuming they get all the money for that, so I don't know. I guess it's DLC's how they do it. Skills. Okay, so triangle, square, triangle, X, we now know. Okay. Well, if there's gonna be a door right here just asking to be entered, let's do it. Street Fragment 5. Buy more DLC edition. So yeah, I guess keep doing these things. Because if she gets shot with that other cannon, she'll be okay. How did I just learn? It was like... forget. I don't think that was the one I just learned, but let's do it anyway. Yeah, this is Ripper Blast. Because it reminds me of Ripper Blast from Star Ocean 2. No. I disapprove. Does anyone watch Mega 64's DLC, the game? Is that DLC quest? If so, I've played a game called DLC Quest a little bit. It's like you don't actually have to pay money in it, it's like game money. But you have to spend, like, I don't know, X amount of money to go left in it. It's kind of funny for a bit, but then I was like, I'm over it. Well, that was dramatic. What's in here that I care about? Nothing, it's just dramatic entrance. Oh no, but that game is awesome, just too short. Gotcha. Love Final Fantasy 15, the Hunter missions, especially the Living Mountain quest. Yeah, that'll be a sight to behold. Like, literally fighting a mountain. It's looking like maybe something's going down here, so let's use that tent we got. And save. And do a game save. This looks... no. Well, I came from that angle, I can go... I don't know. Don't fight me in this room. Because I say so. Stop dodging with your skills. That noise she makes is just, it's out of this world. I need to double check what that new attack is. Oh yeah. Do that now that her stuff is full. Now her EP is full. Stanley, play the Dragon Ball Z Fighters beta. Awesome. Good to hear. Yeah, I definitely want to try that out as well. Wow, I want Dragon Ball Fighters to have a fighter pass, which is their version of a season pass. Did anyone heard they have a new Blaze Blue game? There's 25 characters with 25 other Locus DLC. That's a little excessive. Probably costs like twice as much as the game to unlock them all. Oh, may as well just give you one of these Omega Souls. Area B locked. That area also be locked. Yes, yes, fight me before I go in the elevator, yes. Let's go up. This I can't do that, can I? North, Control A. South. Area B control. Okay. Thank you, compass. Well. The only other way I could have gone. Anyway. Well, I'll take that. See, ZSL DX. For main system use. Yeah, let's just push buttons. If Bart taught us anything, push buttons. Activating main system. Input activation code. 3, 1, 2, 0. Sure. Is this the main system? Any hints? This looks like it might be a hint. Huh? Is this the one? How about that one? Please activate the main system. Whoops. Okay. It's inscribed as the C line. Huh? Okay, C, D... So, 3... 2, 2, 3? Does this make sense? No, I guess not. Like, I mean, I can look. A line... That's the B line. I mean, this could stop sticking out so much and expect me not to fiddle with it. Let's, I feel like if I were to just kinda... Oh, the number 3... What? The number 3 block is visible. I just have to check this repeatedly. C2. Okay, C2. C2. Okay, B3, C2. That's probably 0. 0, 3, 2. 0, 3, 2, 0? Yeah. Yay, problem solving. Push more buttons. Huh? Is this the one? How about that one? Door lock system is now operational. Door lock area B deactivated. Done. Good. I didn't know there was like a mod debacle in GTA 5. I kind of want to go all the way back. Oh look, a new enemy. What are the chances? It seems to be pretty squishy, but this might heal it. No, it's just a pretty sturdy chap. Let's see if we can't divide her. Yeah, that's right. She's gonna phase through you, bucko. D-blow users will be eaten. Why wasn't Saitan eaten then? Could you give her back, please? Or are you just gonna progressively digest her? I mean, I can keep doing this. That is fine. Oh, Death Eater. Stop eating my party. Oh. You should have grabbed Emeralda while you're in there. Come on, Citan, you dick. We're on to you. Why aren't you sturdy, Stock? You're allowed to die. Thanks. I guess Emeralda's dead. Just digested. We'll never get her back. Heal. And what was that thing we learned that I can't seem to use? Square, triangle, square. Except triangle, square, triangle, X, rather. Triangle, square, triangle, X. I was probably just gonna do a loop-de-loo, but I want to go all the way back here for the B. That map's not a map, but the other map was a map? Okay. I understand. Yeah, I've heard about that with the Final Fantasy Record Keeper. People spending like $10,000 on it. I mean, on one hand, you know, if you have the disposable income, then whatever, I guess, but I wouldn't really brag about it. That's me, though. It's like, I could have gotten a down payment for a house for that. Yeah, let's do khaki. That was a drill drop kick. I don't know what else to call that. A spiral drop kick? I like it. I like what I see. Hey, Charles Wang, how you doing? I got quite a bit of play out of Record Keeper, and I still forgot to equip my Barret. But I was playing it religiously for a while. Then around the time I started streaming every day, I kind of got away from it. Because before, when I did pre-recorded videos, I could do like 2 or 3 like all at once. Then I'd have a couple days off and would just kind of mess around on it. Nowadays, it's a little different. I don't regret it, it's just different. Okay, so we clearly go in that other door. I missed the save point. Alright, let's fight something, probably, in a second. Booting up the central elevator's lock system. Releasing the central's elevator lock. Done! Can I, like... To unlock Anima Relic, lock-off codes must be inputted into terminals A to D, which are situated around this area. Upon completion, the main system will be engaged. Anima Relic lock-off code. Input numbers to the vertical and horizontal sums are equal without using the same numbers. Okay. Well, sorry, Harvman, are you in Zaboy? I don't think so. I forget where we actually are, to be honest. I need to stop doing that, because it misses more often than it doesn't miss. Let's do this again, because this drill kick is fantastic. I'm all about it. First, this chest explodes, and then he just spiral kicks right into that thing. That's a pretty quick attack, all things considered. By Riley's TV. How you doing? And your emoticons. Hey. Up we go. Or down we go. I guess it makes way more sense that we would go down here. What an elevator that is. Why does the rest of it also have to go down? I find that was unnecessary, but what do I know about architecture? Things. Enter the code. 6. That number is locked. Enter 1, 2. Enter the code. 8. 3. 4. Oh, wait, what? Sorry? I'm leaving. Oh, wait. Do I understand now? Eight, 6, 4, 9. Wait. This makes sense to me, sort of. 6931. Let's try it. Eh? What if I try it now? I think I saw some info about this on the terminal above us. Oh. I think maybe I know. Phoenix, Pokemon Go is a fun excuse to get out. It keeps me motivation to move after I was recovering from mono. I just recovered from mono myself, not like that long ago. 2 years ago now or so. What a treat that was. It took me like a good 2 months to really like function at all. And I still didn't really feel like myself till like 6 months later. Nailed me good. Yeah, I almost got into Pokemon Go, but I needed a phone that wasn't a fossil. And I didn't have one, so I just didn't. Alex, how you doing? Password? I don't know it off the top of my head. I think I'm gonna go find it. I think this is what it told me. Oh, you know the password? Because I certainly don't. File. I feel you, Harv. I didn't update my flip phone until I accidentally dropped it in milk. 0320. Oh, thanks, Alex. I did get that password, I think. Because I unlocked Area B. Now I have to get the password that's like underground, where there's like a terminal on like north, south, east, and west. And it said something about like I have to make the top and the bottom align or something. Hey, Chet, how you doing? What is happening? I must say, so far, I'm not finding Disc 2 that bad at all. Maybe there's a lot more exposition dump to go, but I thought the bulk of it was before this dungeon. If that was it, I don't know what the problem is, because it's no worse than the rest of the game. Let's make our way back down here now. And tinker with more passwords. Ah, stop fighting me. Oh, Alex, A2, B4, C8, D5. Oh, cool. Thank you, Alex. Save me from painstakingly trying to figure it out. Have I unlocked more anima relics? I don't believe so. Next time you get stuck, we'll look through game facts for you. I mean, if you want to. I don't know if there's somewhere that I'm... Like, the instruction said something to the effect of both numbers have to equal the same horizontal and vertical or whatnot. Stop digesting me, please. Thanks. I love her hammer hair, that's the best. I wish I had prehensile hair, is that what you call that? Like a prehensile tail? Can hair be prehensile? I don't feel like these guys are really worth fighting. Although they're probably good for grinding death blows. It fell in one frame. Alright, do you remember the name of your save file? It has chapter name for me to look up on the FAQ? I don't remember it off the top of my head. We just had one that said something vessel. That's all I remember. Well, we got the answer to that. Oh, this might be the anima relic, yeah. You gotta get that anima relic. Soul vessel? Probably. Alright, Alex, I'm gonna A2, B4, C8, D5. That's B for some reason. I want to know how I figured this out when I was like 13. D. Five. C8. I don't know, maybe. We shall see. A lot of them were locked, so it wouldn't let me. Current code condition. Maybe the numbers just have to add up. So that's 19, 26, and then 19, 20, okay, yeah, that should work. Release. Cool. Thanks, guys. Trial and error, I guess. Right in the center of the lift. Where I'm supposed to. Down, I guess. That might still work, I don't know. I think it's just... up and down just have to be the same numbers. I'm guessing I'm supposed to go this way. It makes sense. Oh, this one for Billy, if I'm not wrong. Very well could be. I don't remember. There you go. Is that just tantalizing me, making me look like I can enter? Kinda seeming like it. Yes. This is clearly a door, but that looked like it was finangable. I'm trying to make up words, it's not a word anyway. Oh, look how dramatic this is. Clap, clap, clap. This is the anima relic. Who is it? Who's calling me? I don't know. I don't know. What should I do? You are waiting for me? Billy? Yeah, this appears to be for Billy, alright. Did you see that? Looked like my gear. No, I didn't. Maybe something has happened to your gear. Let's head for the exit and see if any change has taken place. Is there going to be like an auto exit? Oh, that's considerate. Oh, hi. You girls again? Elements. I see you've gained a new gear that's been aligned with an anima relic. You know we should have been the ones to have it. We need stronger powers in order for Commander Ramses to realize his long-cherished desires. Yes, for the building of our ideal country, we can't allow you to take it. So, come on, let us have it. You know what Solaris was doing to the surface dwellers, and you know what the situation is like now on the Earth, and yet you... What the Gazelle do, or whatever happens to the lambs, are not my concerns. Each of us have our own obligations to fulfill. We don't have time to deal with affairs concerning you weak and inferior people. Dominia, do you truly believe that? Yes, look at yourselves, for instance. You, the strong and the superior, were the first to preserve yourselves without any mutations. Is that not right? You have fandangled? That works. Power and ability have nothing to do with it. Yeah, El Renmazu. Renmazu? I never know how to say that. It's pure coincidence that we didn't mutate. Yeah, is there like a hardcore, like actual, like Power Rangers moment here in a minute? People are people, nothing more or less. People are people, why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. I admit that they're weak and powerless, because I can't go, you know... If I can grasp at a Depeche Mode reference, I have to make it. But that's no reason for us to forsake them. We're all the same human beings. So, you wish to give a hand to those who would be saved? You're so nice and kind! How commendable, but is that really what's best for mankind? You're all once surface dwellers. Weren't you all forced to live under the oppression of Solaris? I know that you know how it feels to be a have-not. So why do you? People must be able to stand on their own in any circumstance they are in. Overprotection only stunts the will to be independent. This stunts the growth of the people in the world. We've experienced that firsthand. Live by one's own strength, stand on one's own feet. It's sad but true that the weak will be weeded out, but we cannot look back. That is the providence of human existence. That is the providence of those who are the haves. So be it then. Show me this providence of yours that wishes to save the meager have-nots. Here I come! And I'm not going to be in a 5-person fight for some reason. Even though there's 5 of us here right now. We don't fight, I guess. What can I do? I can block stuff. Yeah, speed yourself up, and then speed everyone else up. Hit the red one first, because you sucks your AP away. Right on, Chet, then hit Calvino. Am I on the Guitar Hero board? No. I don't have any, like, records for Guitar Hero or anything. The red one, who's probably susceptible to water. Good. I mean, I probably could have sped everyone up. But I'll do that before anyone else takes a turn, probably, because Titan's a freak of nature. Don't show me your butt. It's not the time or the place for that. Oh. You really don't? How do you have no magic? Probably from fighting that thing that eats people. Could use this in the meanwhile. Let's just use one of these. Or rather, one of these. That's all I'll need for right this second. Christian, bedtime for me. Bye, everyone. Take care. Take care, Christian. Thanks for stopping in. I'll see you next time. Her sword, like, broke off of her sword. That was moderately off-putting. Didn't this do, like, 800 damage, I thought? Oh, Red Lady Dance, take my HP away. Gotcha. When she shows you her butt, it takes her HP away. Is that what happens to me? When girls show me their butt, I lose all my EP? Is that why I can't do anything? Speed up. Speed up to my feet up. Let's just do this and be simple about it. That's not gonna have healing properties. Oh, when I were 5 on 5 up and down, it looked like Guitar Hero minus the icons coming at you. Oh, I got you. All the different colors coming at me. Yeah. Similar. The red one has quite a exaggerated stance. Okay, now do the spinning clothesline double punch strike. Oh, it's like a Sub-Zero back fist, then a clothesline, then like a push punch. I don't know what else to describe it as. That puzzle was probably the reason why I got stuck here for so long back in the day. That's my guess. So I remember getting stuck here for a long time, and that's probably have something to do with it. Maybe heal. I'll give you another Rosasol S. Then you can... Oh, you actually went first, I'm surprised. Square, triangle, triangle, actually the water death blow. Oh, cool. Thanks, come on. Let's do this. I'm guessing, like, Fey-wise. Because, yeah, for me, back when this game came out, I didn't have a computer. I didn't get a computer until 2002, I want to say. So yeah, this was like a good 4 years before I had a computer, so it's not like I game faxed it or anything. You must be weak to the fires. Yup. Yeah, now heal everybody. Wind, earth, fire, water. Square, triangle, triangle, X. Oh, I don't have it. I need to learn that still. The internet was still on dial-up. Oh yeah, it was dial-up. When I got it, it was dial-up on a 386 computer, I think it was. Then we got a 486. It was a potato back then. Alright. And Earth. Okay, so... Earth, you, I guess, because you're wind. Is that just a heal? What, 5,000? What just happened there? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I didn't mean to do that, but it happened. Oh, the fire one's triangle, square, okay. Which I should have done. Oh, you're just gonna keep healing for 5,000 because you feel like it, I guess. So let's attack you instead. Hey, Carmagel, what's up? Ah, that healed. I did that wrong, I guess. Yeah, not the Earth cubes. Anything but the Earth cubes. Yeah, those are the days when game mags were your only help. Yeah, we're wasting money on their hotline. I never actually used the hotline. There were some games where I used, like, game magazines. Brave Fencer Musashi is one specifically I remember having a walkthrough in a game magazine. Same with Ocarina of Time. Oh, you're good now. You should just keep healing yourself 5,000, then I can't win. You can pull a gate. Are you dead? Probably. No, that was just... It should have done one... Should have... I don't know. The damage could have accumulated a little differently, I feel. So, Earth, I think. I want. Oh, Carmagel, who's your third character? Never got this far. That is Emeralda. That is... one of Faye's... I think it was Faye's father. Anyway, no. Anyway, one of a reincarnated version of Faye developed Emeralda years ago. And then when she saw him, she's like, oh, Kim, because he used to be named Kim. So she's like, I'm gonna follow you to the ends of the earth. She's a pretty good mage. So I figured I would give her a spin here. I used her earlier too. She's not a bad mage. Let's do the Vegeta poke magic shots. It's the wrong color, but it's what it makes me think of every time. Game was actually back then. June. Oh yeah, has Harv streamed BFM? What? Oh no, I haven't streamed Brave Fencer Musashi. Eventually. Probably this year sometime. I know that's a pretty wide margin, but... let's do moves, like hit you with her hair. Yeah, her hair is all malleable and stuff. She's basically a clump of nanomachines. For lack of a better term. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. Yeah, Kim. He was Abel, Kim, Lacan, Faye. Yeah, maybe you're missing one? I can't remember. You might be good. Oh yeah, Kim was 4,000 years ago, that's right. Do you actually, like, do exactly enough damage to kill poor Emeralda? Well, let's revive her. With a regular Zadasol. Chat, when I was a kid, for the longest time, all I had this game and Twisted Metal 3, so I know all this random stuff about it. I played so much Twisted Metal 3. I haven't played it in years, though, but back in the day, I played tons of it. I played a fair bit of Twisted Metal 4 as well, but 3 was my favorite. Now there's a series that I need to be streaming, the Twisted Metal games. You could one-off every one of those games just right in a row. Well, each day. Like, you can beat it with everybody, but... Because I beat Twisted Metal 3 with everybody, and 4. Heal yourself, because you're, like, almost dead. Almost dead. Twisted Metal is what got me to want a PS1, I don't blame you. Chat, I'll send you a copy if you want, Harv. I have my original copy for PS1. Oh, no. I appreciate it. I do still have my copy. I just haven't played it in a long time. I don't know why, it just... I don't know, I didn't play a lot of stuff for a while. It was one of those games I played a lot by myself. I played it a lot multiplayer, too. I forgot how, like, constantly I used to play that. I feel like I would suck at it now if I were to play it, but it would still be quite a nostalgia rage if I were to do so. Yeah, I have played Twisted Metal Black. I remember it being extremely hard. But there's something from my memory that I don't understand about it. Because I never had a PlayStation 2. I had a PlayStation 2. But I didn't have a PlayStation 2 Game Shark, or whatever they were called. Action Replay, anything like that. But I watched all the endings. I didn't watch them on YouTube. I don't know how I did it. There must have been some, you just input buttons code to do it. Or I, like, had infinite life and played through it, or I had to have cheated somehow. But I remember that being super hard. My friend was rich, he let me borrow his PS1 because he was bored. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, I did. I played Twisted Metal 2 after 3. Like, I like 2 okay, but I like 3 and 4 more. I just have more experience with them. Honestly, I'm not that thrilled with 1. And Small Brawl's okay for what it is. But it didn't, like, thrill me to bits or anything. We may have fared poorly when we fought in the flesh, but we'll finish you off in our gears. Come, follow me. Have I played the new Transformers Twisted Metal game? I call it Transformers because they could transform. Was that the Head-On? Twisted Metal Head-On? Because I didn't play that. Oh yeah, I love PS1 RPGs. Grandia, Chrono Cross, Breath of Fire, Suikoden. I love them all. Well, Grandia I've played the least of. Grandia 2 I really liked. I've played Chrono Cross on this stream. February, I'm playing at least Breath of Fire 1, 2, 3, and 4. And Suikoden I also want to. Yeah, this is like a total rip-off of Power Rangers, I'm sure of it. What meaning is there in fighting again? What are we fighting for? Silence, we have no choice but to fight. Now we will show you the true power of the elements. Get ready, because here we come. Let us merge and combine our forces. Elements. I missed the 420 damage. I didn't mean to ignore that. Yeah, this is such a... Had I been prepared, I could have had, like, the Power Rangers music queued up. But feel free to queue up the Power Rangers music at the comfort of your own home, or wherever you may be. You may not necessarily be home. Or in a home-like structure. You could be out and about watching on a mobile, for all I know. I don't know how much data a live stream would eat up. Yeah. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers! Mastodon! I forget the proper order now. Tyrannosaurus, saber-toothed tiger. I'm actually ashamed of myself, I don't remember the rest of them. Pterodactyl was Kimberly. Mastodon was Zach. Tyrannosaurus was Jason. Saber-toothed tiger was Trini. What am I missing? There's the red one, the yellow one, the pink one, the black one. Why can't I remember the other one? I'm not going to look at the chat until I remember, because I don't want you to tell me. I know there's 5 of them. And they're all colored, like, after their ethnicity. Well, Kimberly's the pink one, and Billy's the blue one, which is like boy and girl. But then Jason was, like, Native American, and they made him red. Zach was the Black Ranger. I can't believe my dumb brain. How many colors are there? There's purple, there's orange. There wasn't an orange ranger. I need a new brain. Why can't I remember? Well, Tommy was the White Ranger. He was the 6th one, yes. But I'm missing another one. Hey, X8, how you doing? But I'm still totally forgetting one. Well, yeah, Tommy was green, and then... What? There's... I don't know. Yeah, Roy G. Biv. Mastodon, saber-toothed tiger, Tyrannosaurus, pterodactyl. Was there only 4 in this universe, other than Tommy? Like, what's wrong with my brain? Anyway, let's start boosting, because I'm not gonna think of it. Triceratops, yeah, okay. So, what am I missing? I said the blue one, didn't I? That came out more aggressive than I had intended. Blue, pink, red, yellow, black. Why was I don't know. Not enough drugs. In any case, wind attack. Yeah, because they had that mini-series with Tommy where he was the Green Ranger, and then sometime later he became the White Ranger. I totally didn't pay attention to see if that did damage. And I missed it again. And I missed that damage. I'm sure it did damage. I should probably do System ID. System identification. Adam Dudley gives all the drugs. Why, thank you. Thank you for all of the drugs. Red, blue, black, yellow, and purple. And pink, I mean. Yeah, green dragon, white tiger. Saber-toothed tiger. Mastodon. Was it Mastodon, pterodactyl? Tyrannosaurus was last. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, it's probably a good thing I can't, like, just pluck that out of my memory at random. Because it probably means my brain's taking up, like, more important real estate, but not necessarily. Oh, that's just one of those things I didn't think I'd forget. That's not really doing a lot of damage, is it? This should do okay damage, however. Yeah, that's better. I'll have a go. Please do. Yeah, blue is Triceratops, for sure. Black Mastodon, pink Pterodactyl, yellow saber-toothed tiger. I'm gonna start from the top again. Black Mastodon, because I'm not gonna be able to continue until I say them all. Black Mastodon, blue Triceratops, pink Pterodactyl, red Tyrannosaurus, even though it's last, and yellow saber-toothed tiger. There. I can continue on with my life now. I won't lose sleep now. I also should have put Death Blow 3 on anyone but Faye. Now that I have Systemid. Hey Smith, how you doing? Xaid, MegaHarv, can you do Danganronpa? Trigger Happy Havoc? I have heard about Danganronpa. I don't know a lot about it. It sounds like it's, very similar to, like, a Phoenix Wright style of game. Which I do rather like them. I'm just not very good at them. Let's see if this actually did damage. I'll pay attention this time. No promises, but I'll try. Oh yeah. Sufficient damage. Yeah, I was hung up talking about Power Rangers there for like 10 minutes because I forgot one of them in my original spiel. But yeah, I could do more research on Danganronpa. I like to keep an open mind for games. I had someone mention it to me, like, right back when it got released. But I was on, like, heavy on the Final Fantasy train when I heard about it. I don't even think I was through Final Fantasy VII yet. Do this. That was sort of damaging. Foster fighting looks like a Megazord. Oh yeah, it even had like a Megazord activated sequence before this. That's what spurred on the whole thing. And then I had trouble thinking of one of them. I can't remember which one I forgot now. Initially. I probably said them all, and then one time I just said 4. Black, blue, pink, yellow, red. I think I was forgetting Billy. Somehow. Let's do this again. What's Flaming Hell do? Is this even worth... Let's try it. Let's see if this is worth doing. It's probably not. Kamehameha! That wasn't worth 600 fuel or whatever I paid. Whatever the fuel cost was. Oh. Well, now let's use a Rose of Soul. Whatever it was. Yeah, only 1k. Can I do level 3 Raging Demon? With who? Faye? Probably, but... I'm, loving the Systemid at the moment. Oh, it's blocking sometimes. That's why it's not doing very much damage. Go 10, X. I'm gonna kick you in your dick shield a bunch of times. Because that's the word of this stream, apparently. I just feel like I've said it more than I would typically. Oh, Faye, the movie used to beat Calamity. Possibly. That was mighty. Maybe not so Morphin Power Rangers, but mighty. Like, of all the main Final Fantasy games that I played, which is all of them but the online ones and 15, I like them all. Final Fantasy 2, Japanese 2, I wasn't so keen on, but the rest of them I thought were fine. Even 13, 2. I haven't played enough of X2. I should complete it for the sake of it. Ooh, we got another sword. Oh, the move that id used to beat Bart. I probably could have done it, but we whooped this thing's arse instead. Now you're separated. Some things only the weak can feel. But weakness does not make them servile. It's because they are weak that they can develop kindness. Never look down on people. That's where real human interaction comes from. Everyone has weaknesses. Even you did at first. Your weaknesses drew you to each other. It made you grow strong. Never forget those feelings when you all lived together, side by side. We're leaving. Bye. Wait! Are you trying to show us mercy, or are you just trying to show off? Both. You've got us all wrong, Dominia. Our past may be different, but our goals are the same. That's why I can't fight you anymore. There's no reason for me to. That's all. I feel like, because I didn't... The thing with me in 13 is... I had so many people trash it that when I played it, I was like... Well, I have no expectations for it at all. And I thought it wasn't unplayable. I beat all the optional bosses. I thought it was fine. I'm not in a massive hurry to play through it again, but... I will eventually. Well, it sure looks like they showed us a thing or two. And 13 too. I think some of the music in 13 too is excellent. And you should do yourself a favor and listen to some of it. Paradigm Shift is probably one of my favorite tracks in it. Having fled from the elements who tried to take the relic to be used as a power to fulfill Ramses' desires, we once again initiated our search for information on the whereabouts of the last known relic. Let's do that. Just got a Chrono Trigger for Nintendo DS. Any tips? Any tips? I bought Chrono Trigger for the DS, but I didn't play it, so I don't have any good tips, really. Yeah, storybook time. He's no longer one of us. Yes, he dares to go against our objectives, just like the other one. We can still activate the key. We must do something about the one who stands in our way. We must eliminate Kane. Let's get the Undertaker, lol. But we cannot stand up to his power. Only Kane can destroy Kane. Imposter Kane? So, Mother, will you do it for us? Maybe. Did Krellian say anything? Something concerning the potential ability as a countervailing existence, with everything focusing towards a single point? I see. Bakar is still shaken up by yesterday's defeat against Faye. We're almost ready. I just need a little bit more time. I'm pretty sure those are gonna glitch through or if I wait a second. Maybe not. Not this time. Then we'll wait. We'll wait until the time is ripe. Or right. Either or. Either works. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, FF13 had problems, but it's still enjoyable. Yeah, I thought so. Krellian, a countervailing existence. I think if you go into it knowing that there's gonna be, like, the first, like, 20 to 30 hours is a hallway, I think if you know that going in, it's not so bad. But if you aren't expecting it, it's like, why does this hallway never end? And like, I knew there weren't towns and stuff like that. I was prepared. That Miang, what's she up to? I better warn the commander. I know I'm not saying her name right. Miang, probably. Out of the way! Let me through! That bastard, I'll hunt him out myself. Please calm down, Commander. We'll take care of him and his friends. What could you fools do? Imbeciles! Only I can beat him. Only I, who transcends all other humans, can possibly take him down. Move! Commander, wait! While Faye and the others search for the last resting palace. With the last known anima relic, I temporarily returned to Nissan. I just don't know why I went back, I had this stirring within my heart that some danger was awaiting the people there. Ah, yes. All the people accepted into Nissan were on the road to recovery. There's still those who were not able to completely recover, but Tora's nanomachines continue to evolve from day to day. Thanks to the nanomachines, the treatments were becoming more and more successful, and the day where everyone would regain their original bodily form was approaching. Well, that's nice. Hi, Ramses's gear. A trembling. There was a sudden explosion in the city of Nissan. Within the burning fire stood a gold Omni-Gear. It was Ramses. He assaulted Nissan so he could defeat Faye. His purpose of existence was at stake. The Nissan and Shavat militia, even Rankin friends from Solaris, now served to protect Nissan. Could not thwart the assault. The people were evacuated to the cathedral. Continuing to search for Faye, Ramses put the militias throughout and pressured on towards the cathedral. He was ruined. He had his mind set solely on getting at Faye. I stood before him. Miang. That's how I pronounce it. Love, this theme, The Ship of Regret. It's an awesome piece of music. Where is he? I know it. He's here. Why does he not come out? Yeah, it has like a churchy sort of feel to it, but also, like kind of like a sullen tone to it. Ramses, the Fae you seek is not here, so please stop this meaningless violence. Yes, you will do. What happened? Yeah, Ramses just completely goes off his rocker. Come out, Faye. If you will not come out, I will crush Alheim. I'd rather if you didn't. Ellie! Boss. Keep back. Not coming out, eh? Have it your way. And from tonight on, you'll be crying with this woman's dead body in your arms. Ah! Well, something happened. What happened? Why can't I move? Ellie! Are you okay? How could I... to the likes of you. Not only to him, but I'm also inferior to you? Me? What happened to you, Ramses? Why are you caught up with Faye so much? Why are you so bothered by who is more superior? I was originally created to be the integration of all human abilities, to be able to align with all of the anima relics. I was created to have the powers equivalent to those of Emperor Cain. You could say I was to be the ideal form which all people strive to become. However, once he was born, I was rejected. I was given life in a pile of trash, born in the dark, cold abyss of worthlessness. Oh, Ramses. Yeah, he was so full of confidence and pride in the beginning. The Ginyu Force. But I was able to crawl out of there. I was able to survive on my own strength. In order to get back at all those who have forsaken me, despite all of that, I was able to get this far. I was able to provide myself with the warmth that I required to continue living. But he had to come and intervene in my life one more time. He tried to take that very warmth away from me again. As long as he exists, I don't belong anywhere. I think I now know why you're so fixated with Faye. You do not really know what you should be doing with your life right now. You're simply trying to protect yourself by attacking Faye. By attacking others, you're confirming your own existence. That's why you strive to be above everyone else. Because otherwise, you'd be enveloped by a void. Because you yourself will disappear. Because that emptiness within your heart will only grow. Because you want to hang on to love. Silence! Even you are trying to take it away from me? That warmth? The very warmth I finally obtained. Ramses, no one is attacking you. No one is trying to take away what is so precious to you. No one is threatening your existence. It's all in your mind, so don't hide the feelings that are in your heart. Don't fear love. You. Oh, the tournament Kislev is amazing. Oh yeah, the Gears battles. The two-player Gears battles with like 60 playable characters. It's like, we're just gonna shoehorn a fighting game into Xenogears because we feel like it. I appreciate it, but it seems like a strange, like, that could have been a side... Well, maybe not back in the day it couldn't have been a side game, but... I don't know, if they released just that on Steam, I would play it and play people online in it. It's very basic, but it's entertaining enough. Ramses was in fear. He feared losing the place he belonged to. He feared that Faye was the one who would take it away from him. He believed love was something you take. He craved love more than anyone else. Yeah, FF8's graphics were mind-blowing. They're still good now, but yeah, they were mind-blowing back in the day. Worthless. Trash. Reject. Why even bother existing? Defect. Be gone. We have no use for you. Ha! Trash is of more worth to us than you. Shut down. Where'd they go? Bye. Bye, giant whirring machine. Kyra, don't worry. I'll always be by your side. No one knows you better than I do, so don't. Miang, is this all I can do? Is this the extent of my strength and abilities? I couldn't beat him, and in front of that woman I couldn't even do a thing. Is this the limit of my existence? My abilities? You're the same as Cain, an archetype that surpasses all humans. I made you in the same way. But he is the one who is preventing you from fully releasing your powers. Divided powers. That man was your original form, the primordial superior being. If you could defeat him, then you would be the superior man. Even with your superior constitution, the existence of the original being hinders you. If you could eliminate the divided power, then it would all be yours. Don't you agree, Car? Okay, 8 more days. Yeah, counting them days. Chomping at the bit, I am sure. Alex, I really enjoyed this live, but I have to leave. See you later. Right on, Alex. Have yourself a good, I never know what to say. Have yourself a good day, and I'll see you next time. Have a good sleep, or enjoy the rest of your day. Having completed the alignment of the first anima relic with Billy, there's a remarkable change in the appearance and structure of Billy's gear. They are units that merge with the inorganic. Of course he had no idea what purpose those ancient anima relics were created for, but the fact that they played some kind of role as weapons is blatantly obvious. Eventually their true power will be released. We cannot allow this power to fail into the hands of evil. In order to obtain the final relic, we headed for a ruin that is believed to be almost 10,000 years old. The remains of our first civilization on our planet. And a reunion with an old friend awaited us. It really wants me to be these people. I feel like it'd be poignant if I brought Rico along for this fight. So let's do that. I, should have save stated it first. Okay. Maybe this is the place I was... Yeah, this is the place I was thinking of before. That's not overkill at all. Now, I'm not sure... how much more of this I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna scout out the area and then decide. These things are pretty brave. They're like, yeah, we're gonna fight these gears instead of running away. Yeah, I really haven't been using Maria very much. Ooh, steel metal. But I haven't used Rico since, like, Kislev. Either. Hi there, nice to see you again. You say dungeons, I say traveling merchants. You say traveling merchants, and I say shopkeep Johnny. Wanna buy something, or fix up your gear? Let's fix up Rico, at least. This has more fuel. This has more output. I'll buy this one. I'm guessing everything is still... Yeah, you're probably all... You're not all tricked out? I thought this was your new one. You're kind of tricked out, I guess. I'm not gonna trick you out right now, though. This should all still be good. Yeah. Yes, it is. I'm going to get Omni Gear before the end of the stream. Probably not. I'm gonna save it. I'm probably just gonna save it, scout the area out a little bit, and then end the stream. It's like factoring in the computer crash and everything. I've been going about 4 hours. Let's get these treasures, though. Other guard. That's cool. Yeah. I'll be back at, you know, my regular time. Well, not my regular time, but I'll be back on again 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or so. You know, that I like to regurgitate. Let's just keep... Let's conserve fuel. Lyle, sorry again, Hardman, for ranting about the current state of the video game industry. Oh, by all means, rant away. I like seeing an active chat, don't worry about that. Didn't seem like you guys were at each other's throats or anything, so I'm down. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. Getting all this loot. Regurgitate? What? Did I say regurgitate? I don't remember that context. Isn't there like a little place around here? Oh, come on. Trying to let more people become aware and save money. Regurgitate, reiterate. 'Tis a credo. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow the, my computer doesn't blue screen of death. You guys found me again, okay? It just annoys. It's bad enough when the stream crashes at all, but when it crashes for like 10 minutes and I have to reboot the computer, it's like, ah. Don't force my hand in getting a new computer like super soon. Heaven forbid I have a good computer. Not that I really plan on streaming in 4K, 60 frames a second or anything, but I don't know. I don't think being able to stream at, say, 600 bitrate is that much to ask. How long is the blue screen? I actually had to reset the computer. It wouldn't get off the blue screen. Hey, Urbanite Owl, how you doing? Oi, Harv. Each time I think I'm going to bed early, you're streaming. Oh, well, you still might be going to bed early because I'm thinking I might be wrapping this up here. I do wanna... I don't think I can make this jump. I'm just kinda eyeballing this place a bit before I... You bastard game. Oh, hey, something large to fight. That annoys me less. Because if I haven't said before, when you go to jump right before a battle, you just plummet. Offspring. Like the band. Hit that. Among other songs that they wrote. There, I sure youkened it to death. 'Tis gone now. It's interesting that he hits with such ferocity, which reminds me, Satan has a new sword, and I'm not using it. Wow, I think you have to make those platforms crash into each other in order to use a stepping stone to jump over them. Either by switch or chest. That sounds right. Because I'm pretty sure I got real stuck here. I think this is where I got really stuck. The first time through. Well, maybe it's just as well I went down here. Come on. Don't make me run from these little enemies because... Well, okay, I won't. Because I feel bad for my health to having a mini barbecue right now. That sounds like a great idea. Mini barbecue. I can't really have a barbecue where I am because... Well, I could go outside and do it, but... It's not like I have a patio or anything. If there's one thing I wish this apartment had other than a window that opens, it would be a deck of some sort. Yeah, toothpick against gears, epic battle in the making. Yeah, they only have to hit me like 20,000 times and then they'll win. Each. So like 60,000 total. Okay, I might, come on. Come on. Kamam. There we go. Let's stop these guys and then save it again, and that should, I think I'll call that a stream. But hey, on one hand, the first hour of this stream, I could upload it, like, immediately. And then I'll upload the rest of it when I wake up before work tomorrow. Oh, I've been cracking my joints and stuff. I don't know, as it stands right now, I don't think Disc 2 is as antagonizing as I remember it. I think it just caught me off guard when I was younger. And now that I'm expecting it, it's like, this is fine. You get a little bit of exposition, you get a fight, a little more exposition, then it's like, here's a dungeon. It's just different style. In any event. Actually, let's heal the gears first, just to be safe about it. Not that I'm tremendously beat up, but just in case. For virtually free. Phoenix, seeing this makes me want to make a JRPG. I've got a few ideas. Do it up! Do you ever play around with, like, RPG Maker or anything, or are you thinking, like, one step beyond that? Because I did RPG Maker on the PlayStation back in the day. I made myself a crappy game. I put no thought into it, I just kind of improv the whole thing, but I had fun making it. And I still have it. You interact with that boulder near the save? Maybe. Yeah, I definitely can. Oh yeah, it's horribly time-consuming. Might move if we push it. Yeah, you definitely can move that, but I'll, I'm running away. But yeah, you're totally right about that, Vile. Except I probably gotta... And then I gotta be all miniature to go in here, I think. Yeah, that's, this is where we're supposed to go. Find 3 hidden stones and put them in the holes. Aim your sights higher. Looks like there's writing carved on the walls. Alright. You're looking at Unity. Oh, okay, so I can do 2D sprites and low poly 3D models, like this game. Are you gonna make Disc 2 of this game? Like, properly? Because somebody should. Oh, I gotta stretch a bunch here. Oh, good. Alright. I'm throwing in the towel for tonight. But I do thank you all for joining me for Xenogears Disc 2. There was more of a crowd for this than I had expected, honestly, so thank you guys for this. Would have been, no, it was still good. I always get kind of sour when my streams get segmented. But I'll have that first hour uploaded. But anyways, I'll be back next time with more Xenogears at, you know... I work until 10 PM Eastern Standard Time, so I'll be on probably about a half hour after that. So, you know, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. To polish off this dungeon, and more. So, yeah. Alright, Harvman, everyone else, I wanted to come early. These things happen. You could catch up on the first hour too if you felt so inclined. But I will be around. I like to stream every day, so I will be back. I'm almost at my 1 year of uploading to YouTube anniversary. When I say that, I mean like once every day. Which I feel like I should do something special for, but I'm probably not going to. But anyways, don't forget the lard, and I hope to see you next time for some more Xenogears, so... Take care, all. Keep your stick on the ice and all those other things that, like, Red Green says. If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy, you know. All of that. And, I had fun. See y'all on Discord. Yeah, and for those of you that don't know, I do have a Discord. Feel free to join it and chat. So, here's my cat. And now I'm gonna log off. Yawn for the camera. Roar. Good kitty. Good kitty.